Shalom. This is your brother Kassad and the Great Millstone, Houston. And before I get started with a quick hit, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak Wadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and will. Peace, blessings to the Akiyam, putting on as the elect, striving for perfection and the crown of righteousness by being obedient to what is written inside these scriptures. Shalom. Just wanted to do a lesson going into, they mocked they mocked the messengers of the Lord. They mocked the prophets, and this is what you see happening a lot right now. So that a lot of judgment is getting ready to get poured out, especially on the house of Israel. All right, a lot of scoffers these days. A lot of effeminate Israelites, that don't like to be corrected, have daddy issues, gotta let their voice be heard. That's a feminine trait. I don't like somebody, I gotta tell you, and it's not according to the scriptures, it's according to how you feel. That's feminine, So, the scriptures say that if a man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Lord. Speak it with the scriptures. But, these men are soft and feminine, and these things are written. So it's not nothing new. But, man, the Lord said, man, it's going to be judgment, for those who mock the prophets, man. This is 2 Chronicles 36:16. Those who not take heed to these words, this rebuke, this reproof, this instruction, this correction that is going out, man. There's going to be no cloak for your unrighteousness. And we in those days that judgment is happening, expediently on a high level. This is, go ahead and grab this. 2 Chronicles 36:16 says, but they mocked the messengers of Yahweh and despised his words. Okay? So the men of the Lord, men of GMS out here putting out, the instruction that's given to them by the Lord Yahweh. Okay? Through this word, giving that rebuke, that reproof to the nation of Israel. Okay? Not our words, but the words of the Lord. And it says, and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord Yahweh arose against his people. Okay? Misused his prophets, man, starting with elder apostles of GMS on down. Okay? These are the prophets that the Lord has set up in this place, man, to operate. And the man speaking the same doctrine. Until the wrath of the Lord Yahweh arose against his people, till there was no remedy, man. There's getting ready to be wrath put out in the time in which we live in, man. This is not the time to be wayward out here doing your own thing, chasing after your own filthy lucre and all that, man. All right? Going about this thing your own way to establish righteousness. Scriptures refers to you as a thief and a robber, man. All right? So there's judgment going out in the house of Israel, man, for them not taking heed of these words, man. So this is Amos 5:10. It says they hate him that rebuketh in the gate. So it's not no mystery that once this correction come out, man, these individuals who have daddy issues still, who have not come into the obedience, subjection to this word and everything, man, they're gonna be hurt. They're going to be rubbed the wrong way, It says, Amos 5:10, they hate him that rebuketh in the gate. They arbor him that speaketh uprightly, man. So speaking uprightly to the wicked is an abomination to them, man. As their ways to the righteous are abomination. The wicked ways are abomination to the righteous ways are abomination to the wicked. So, of course, there's going to be friction, man. But does that mean that the truth don't need to go out? No, the truth needs to go out. People need to know that there's, the right and wrong of the situation. of the matter of fact. We not we not out here for a family reunion right now. We out here to do what thus say the Lord. Cry out loud and spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Show our people their transgressions. Okay? This is what the scriptures say, man. Whether you wrong, whether you wrong or not, or how you feel. You get caught up in all that emotion, man. That's 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 opposite of what this word talks about, man. We be caught up in the spirit. That's how we ought to be operating and moving out here, man. All right. This is what the scriptures say. It says, Isaiah 58:1. It says, "Cry out loud and spare not, man. Spare not." That don't say, well, I'm not gonna talk about them. They, just let them go ahead and about that. No, it says, "Spare not." All right. The Lord is not a respecter of man. Okay. You think you have some type of title or some type of credibility or something like that. So you going off, ain't nobody supposed to speak up and say, well, that ain't what you do. Nah, man. Scriptures talks about seeking counsel, man, with everything you do. And make sure you getting the right counsel from the right man of the Lord. So it says, Isaiah 58:1 says, "Cry aloud, spare not." Okay. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Okay. A lot of people are emoting right now. I mean, operating in emotional as people out here right now, man. And that's the furthest thing that you need to be, man. It's emotional. You need to be spiritual, not operating in this flesh, but in a spiritual aspect of things, looking at the spiritual aspect of things, operating a spiritual mind of things, man. It says, "Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgressions and the house of Jacob their sins," man. We are commanded, all right, to go out on these highways and byways, put up lessons, and rebuke and reprove and give instruction and correction. Never mind what you goddamn people feel about it, man. All right, we fear Yahweh. We don't fear man when it comes down to it. Okay, so he tells us what to do, and this is how we do it. Simple and plain. All right. This is continuing on. It says, "Yet they seek me daily and delight to know my ways, as a nation that did righteousness and forsook not the ordinances of their power. They ask of me the ordinances of justice. They take delight in approaching Yahweh," man. You going about things your own way. You know, this is what you people want, how your people want to operate and everything, man. And that's the furthest thing from it. Okay, so it's not a strange thing to be hated amongst men for speaking rightfully, as they hated Yahushua for rebuking and giving instruction and everything, man. The servant's not greater than the master, man. Yahushua went through it. We are followers of Yahushua. This is not our own thing, right? Yahushua has paved the way. We're following after him. So it's a must that they're going to hate us as well. Those who follow after Yahushua, follow after this doctrine, how it's set up to be followed, man. They're gonna be hated as well on this side. This is Matthew 10:24. It says, "The disciple, all right, is not above his master." That is because a lot of people call the Lord Lord, but not do the things that he say. Okay, let's grab this word, disciple. This is the definition right quick. A personal follower of Yahushua during his life, especially one of the 12. Let's see. Go a little bit and further in depth to this word, because man, these people, people just want to do their own thing, man. It's disobedient and rebellious house of the children of Israel, man. We've always been rebellious. All right. This disciple and online etymology of the word disciple, it says one who follows another for the purpose of learning. Okay, especially the personal followers of Yahweh during his life, 12 apostles chosen or called by him to be his immediate associates. All right. Pupil, student, follower. Okay. So this thing is a business. We're about our Father's business. This is not our own business. We're not in this thing to, trying to create our own wave or pattern of things. Let's do this. Get together with everybody. The scripture says, "Can two walk together unless they be in agreement?" Man, we can't walk together. Individuals not saying the same doctrine who don't know what the mark of the MOT to the B is. You're not calling on the right name. You got a problem with calling on the right name, man. Right? You doing all sorts of heinous things behind closed doors, man. We can't walk. We can't walk together with individuals that are going and doing their own thing, going about their own way, especially in these days right now. Man, we to be circumspect, right? You know the days are evil, man. You getting judged. I don't want to be around you getting judged, for not being right. So we're giving out this lessons, of rebuke and instruction to straighten these people up. This is Matthew 10:24. It says, "The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master and the servant as his Lord. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, all right, how much more shall they call them of his household," man? So they called him names, called him the devil, okay? Call them all sorts of shit. They're going to do that. It's expected. And this is what you look at. You can really tell these individuals don't read in His Word. Blessed is he that read, because you fitting in, you standing in your lot, and you don't even understand it that you standing in your lot. It's a great thing to be hated for righteousness' sake, for following after the doctrine that is written inside these scriptures. All right, and being hated because you're following after the doctrine and doing what thus say the Lord, then going about things your own way, and somebody having to correct you. Now you hurt, and now you got to put up. Now you sad, and you got to start scoffing and doing all sorts of wicked ass things, man. Right, but the Lord is going to judge your ass, man. The scriptures talks about, man, for misusing the prophets, man. All right, He sent out the prophets as a mercy. So now you can see that you're doing wrong. You have ears to hear. You see that you're doing wrong, and you can correct yourself, man. But man, the mercies went out. You have not hearkened unto it. So the Lord's coming with destruction. It's going to be a lot of Israelites laid down for not hearkening unto these words. It says, "How much more shall they call them of his household?" Start at the top. It says, "It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master and the servants as his Lord. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they call them of his household? Fear them not. Therefore, there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known." Okay, so these individuals operating, they not operating in the light. They're not operating in the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. They operating in darkness. They have an appearance of godliness, but they denying the power of Yahweh. They're not operating in faith. And so what's done in the dark is going to be revealed. What's done in secret is going to be revealed in the open. Okay? You're going to be able to, they get laid down and getting judgment out here for doing, acting as niggas do on these streets, man. Operating in the flesh and everything. Man, you're going to see that, man, this is not of God. This is not of Yahweh. All right? Misleading the flock. This is not of Yahweh, man. But the scripture says, "My sheep hear my voice." All right? The true sheep of Yahweh are following the true chief shepherd. Okay? And not no nigga. Right? So it says 26. It says, "Fear them not, therefore there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known." So the true men of the Lord are going to be revealed, man. And who are not of the true men of the Lord, man, they're going to be revealed as well. It's going to be uncovered. And 27 says, "What I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in the light. And what you hear in the ear, that I preach you in the ear, that preach you upon the housetops," man. So we'll get this word, this truth, this doctrine, and go and preach it, man, as we're commanded to do. All right. And the scripture says, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the spirit. All right. But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell, man. This is who we fear. Right? This is who we fear. All right. We fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. We fear Yahweh. All right. We rather obey Yahweh than men. Okay. It says, are not two sparrows sold for a farthing? It says, and one of them shall not fall on the ground without your father. Nothing is ordained. Nothing happens that's not ordained by the Lord. So it's not a strange thing to be hated about these scriptures. It's not a strange thing to be persecuted. All right. It says, but the very hairs of your head are all numbered, man. Okay. So the Lord has cared for his elect, the men who are doing what they have to do, doing what they're supposed to be doing. It says, fear ye not, therefore ye are more value than many sparrows. It says, whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven, man. This is what the men of GMS are doing, man. The prophets, all right? They're confessing this word before men. The word is Yahweh Shai, okay? Without fear, okay? They're telling you that this is what is required. This is the way. Okay, walk ye in it. Okay, but those who are not, they're going about their own ways, their own path. Man, they're only on the path of destruction. So it says, whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven, man. So it's gonna be a lot of individuals who the Lord is denying. Okay, let's grab that right quick. Let's grab that. All right. Got it right quick. And we'll be closing on this. It says Matthew 7 and 21 and 21. It says, not everyone that said unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father, man. All right? Not the will of a nigga. He that doeth the will of my Father, which is in heaven, man. Okay? Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity, man. All right. So the warning is going out. All right. How to get right. The correction and instruction is about taking heed. It's like entering in at the straight gate. Okay. Broad is the way that leads into destruction. Okay. Your ways shouldn't resemble or emulate the ways of the world. You shouldn't be in a game banging mentality. All right. You should be walking as a servant of the Lord, preaching this gospel. Okay. Staying instant in season and out of season. Okay. Ready to give the word of the Lord, man, not how you feel. Okay. So there's going to be many in that day. The scripture says that, man, did not prophesy in your name, cast out devils. Man, the Lord is going to say, get the hell away from me, man. Okay. You denied the Lord. You did not preach the Lord, the words of the Lord. You preached your own words. You know, you operate matter of fact, you mock the prophets. Okay. You mock the ones that he has cared for, his elect. Okay. The Lord has judgment coming down right now on the house of Israel, man. It's going to be nothing but judgment in these streets right now. And the Lord, man, is not slack concerning that promise, man. So, with that, I want to do a lesson going into the current events, dealing with, people operating in off doctrine out here. People operating in their feelings and their emotions and acting as though their opinion matters or something. Their personal vain opinion matters. Just want to do a lesson briefly. Just edifying to the body, man. We operate in the spirit and in truth. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh
Bahashim Yahawashi, Bahashim Rakak Wadash. Want to give double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone who taught us this truth and rule well. Peace, blessings to the Akion, put on as the elect. Shalom.